Cancer! Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Eva Spirit Tarot. This is going to be your November 2020 reading, your love life singles, what Spirit wants you to know, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. This reading may appeal to you in the form of just confirming your story, give you emotional resonance, offer you advice, or simply help you to become aware of energy blocks you may have in your field. Of course, this reading won't resonate with every single Cancer out there, but I put my intentions into this that those of you who need to find this message will. I am a channel, and as such, I channel lots of different beings, guides, and collectives through the decks that I have here, as well as through the stones and crystals. So if you see cards flying around or my voice changing, it's just the result of a lot of energy in this space. So feel free to share this video with friends of yours or anybody you know who you feel this reading may pertain to if it's not you. All information to contact me, schedule a personal reading, decks that I use will be down below. Thank you so much, Cancer, and let's get started. Okay, so immediately when I tune in, I hear the word change and I hear the word ruckus. I feel like there's something going on in your field right now where there's sort of an irritation or an annoyance or sort of being confronted with a situation that you would just quite frankly rather not have to deal with, because you feel like something is being instigated that you did not want to have any part in. But Spirit is saying that nothing is by chance, nothing is by accidents, that these things come into your experience. And if you are finding them challenging right now, then it's an opportunity for you to show yourself that you can overcome these kinds of things, thereby building up your self-esteem and your confidence, and in your they're also highlighting your desirability. So some of you out there may not feel that you are very desirable, and they're saying that by learning to deal with whatever is something that you don't want to have to deal with right now. I'm hearing sort of like maybe maintenance or taxes or just, something kind of like mundane life stuff that they're also showing me like a younger sibling. Maybe you have to deal with a younger sibling. They're also saying post office. So any kind of, they're saying delays in packages or just delays of some sort, that by dealing with these things that are irritating to you, it's going to build you up. I'm not quite sure how that really connects into desirability, but they're saying that just by building up your confidence in your ability to handle things, it makes you feel better about you. They're saying that one of the things that's holding you back from putting yourself out there, because they're saying that for those of you who are really wanting a relationship, you're not putting yourself out there. And Spirit is saying that whatever times you may be in right now, putting yourself out there is an energy, is a state of being, and it comes from openness. So they're saying that some of you have, your heart is still closed. They're saying it's almost like a self-preservation, self-protection, but they're saying that in order to experience love and experience relationships, you have to be willing to take the risk. You have to be willing to put yourself out there. You have to be willing to get to know people in the knowing that it may or may not work out. And if you let fear of rejection or fear of disappointment hold you back, then you're just always going to be observing life and never really actually experiencing it and living it for yourself. So I'm really sensing that there's a lot of you out there that are really wanting love and kind of almost sort of like watching on the sidelines, sort of watching life go by and wanting to be a part of it a bit more, but yet there's something holding you back. They're kind of showing me somebody who's inside and looking through glass at something else. So it's sort of like witnessing life, but then at the same time not being able to participate in it. And they're saying that this is kind of your energy, and they're saying this has been your energy for a while, that you sort of been holding back or maybe on the back burner of really getting out there and experiencing life. And they said that life is going to come knocking at your door because it's time. They're saying that it's time to come out of your cave. It's time to come out of your shell. It's time to open up to what the world has to offer. And Spirit is being very realistic about this. They're saying that you're going to have experiences that are difficult, but you're also going to have ones that are very rewarding. It's the game of life. You have good days and you have bad days, but ultimately it's all good because it's part of the the experience that you chose to have while coming here. You knew that there would be contrast, and they're saying that holding back and just watching life instead of experiencing it is not really, it's not going to offer you the same sort of comfort as what it has before, because you will start to see life being lived by other people and start to feel sort of maybe empty is a bit of a strong word, but you start to feel like something's missing from yourself, you know, that there's this like a delay in yourself, or not a delay, but maybe like a sadness or something like that. I'm trying to find the word to express this feeling here, but there's a sort of a bit of a sadness about watching and it not really happening to you. But Spirit is saying it's time to open, it's time to come out, it's time to they're saying let go of the training wheels. They're saying also some of you are in the process of dating somebody or getting to know somebody, and they're saying that there's trepidation. Okay, you're trepidatious about it. You sort of, you're on edge, and you're sort of taking your sweet time, and you're sort of like very cautious about the whole thing. And Spirit is saying, don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Don't not to live life in a way that you are afraid of. You are afraid of experiencing certain emotions. Life is meant to be lived, and you experience many different emotions along the scale. And the more you expose yourself to different emotions, you show yourself that you can handle it. And they're really highlighting this idea that it's important for you to show yourself that you can handle things, and you can handle also the fluctuation of life as well. They're saying the different tides of life, the different moments, the different moods, they're also saying different kinds of people. So they're really sort of wanting Cancerian collective to open themselves and to come out of something. But they're saying that they're saying they're showing me sort of two different options of like somebody just kind of throwing themselves out there and sort of, you know, jumping into the lake kind of thing, and they're showing somebody who is taking it step by step. And they're saying that some people are going to be different. They're saying that if you need someone to quote unquote hold your hand as you come out of it, they're saying that that's fine. You know, lean on the people who can offer you support, and talk to somebody about it, and do what you need to do to build your own confidence up. That's perfectly fine. And they're saying for some of you who tend to be overthinkers and analyze and that you know yourself well enough that if you would be too slow about it, you would just retreat. But they're saying that they want you to then, for those people, to just throw yourself out there, just go for it, just talk to that person, just message that person. And they're also saying to me sort of like this idea of, you know, going on first dates and having a few rejections, quote unquote, in the beginning, and sort of that this is a good thing. It's sort of like practice to get back out into the world and get back into the dating scene and the dating life, and realize that it doesn't have to be so serious. You know, you can enjoy this experience and you can enjoy this adventure. Okay. So this deck wants to call me and give a message. So let's see. Cancer, please. Cancer. Messages to you. Cancer, please. Life symbols, November 2020. Cancer, please. You. All right. First card we've got out is Blue Dragon from the Pleiades. And it says, prepares you to accept source healing, accept a heart activation, give and receive heart healing. So like what I just said before about opening up, not having a closed heart, but opening your heart up, going out, stepping out. So they're saying that this is what's going to heal you. It's not staying in. It's not being alone. It's not self-reflecting. It's sort of like you've already done that. And what's going to help you heal? And they're saying that not only heal, but to get stronger is to go out into the world and start to experience these things and realize that any kind of rejection or any kind of disappointment, as long as you know who you are and you are connected to source or whatever you believe in, these rejections can't hurt you, they can't touch you, and it's like practice. It's helping you to exercise certain muscles, and that's why it helps you to build the confidence in yourself, where it's like if someone was not interested, that it's like, well, then they're not the right person, and that's totally fine. But they're also bringing up the desirability again. They're saying that there's that, okay, because they're also highlighting rejection as well. So they're saying that some of you sort of have a sort of wounding of like rejection of some sort, that maybe you've been rejected in the past. Or they're also saying it could also be for some of you that there was a time way back when in childhood, you know, where something happened in kindergarten, you know, primary school or whatever, that somebody, you know, said something, a little girl, little boy said something, and that just always stuck with you, and sort of you just carried that feeling for a while, like nobody likes me or nobody would be interested. Now, this isn't for all of you. I'm just tuning into a particular group right now, but somewhere inside some of you, there is this sort of feeling of not wanting to experience that kind of rejection again. And the desire, and that has led, they're saying that has led to the belief that you are undesirable. So they're saying a belief to work with and to challenge is, I'm not desirable. To change that, that's some work that needs to be done in order to allow love into your experience, and to they're saying, okay, rather than saying to line up with an individual, they're saying to harmonize with love. To harmonize with love, and to harmonize with the frequency of love, because they're also saying that it's not just about having a partner and having a relationship. In a lot of the readings, I'm getting this message, and Spirit really wants to be clear about this. It isn't just about having a partner. That love, the frequency of love, can be felt through all things. So they're really saying that a relationship for a lot of you is part of it, absolutely, and you should have the things that you want, but love is expressed in all forms. And one should be looking to all forms, all experiences and all expressions of life to cultivate that kind of energy and that kind of frequency. So they're saying that this thing of I'm not desirable is something in your sort of stuck energy that needs to be looked at. Second card we've got is Rainbow Dragon. And it says, brings the leap of joy that opens new doors. Yes. Perfect. So that's really what it's the same message of just putting yourself out there. Bring the leap of joy that opens new doors. So they're also saying that realize that this experience can be fun. I've been getting similar message, you know, for a lot of the signs at the moment, that Spirit is wanting you to enjoy the experience of putting yourself out there. So rather than seeing it as something kind of daunting and stressful, it's sort of to change your thoughts about it and try to find ways in which it can be fun. They're showing me, like, if you're you know, going on a new date or something, that go to that restaurant that you always wanted to go to, you know, go to that place that you've always wanted to check out, or go to a place that you really like, and sort of see it as a way to just share experiences that make you happy with another human being. But what I'm really getting from this is that getting into the they're showing me like a wheel, or getting into the roll, like rolling the ball and kind of getting into life, you know, is what's really that's going to activate healing, that's going to activate joy, that's going to start changing up the energy inside of you. And the next card we've got out is Orange Dragon, and it says, brings soul families and communities together. Very nice. I'm just going to tune into this card to get this specific message. Please give me a moment. Bring soul families and communities together. Okay, so what I pick up from this is that they're, as a result of doing all of these things, it's going to bring forth a sense of unity within you. And they're also saying wholesomeness. It's like you'll start to get a wholesome life, because they're saying that some of you have been not very social, which makes sense, and just sort of not really part of any groups, or just kind of by yourself. And there's part of you that is sort of wanting to belong, wanting to feel that sense of belonging to a community, to a group, or with another individual, or to partner up with somebody. And so they're saying that by being willing to put yourself out there and just going through these different experiences in the beginning, that in and of itself is, you know, because of the active participation in life and meeting different human beings and getting to know different people from different walks of life and so on and so forth, that there's this feeling of unity that starts to come. And sort of like it's the willingness to be open the willingness to be open is something that kind of sends energy out. They're saying shockwaves. It sends shockwaves out that it starts to attract your tribe, and your tribe start to come in. Your tribe start to come in. So as a result, it's like you will attract wholesome people into your life, and you're like this. I'm really getting this sense of like wholesomeness, community, hanging out with different people. They're also saying to me, people that you may start to get to know, you'll meet other people through them. So even if it doesn't work out with one person, it might be through someone else that you meet someone like, hey, I actually have a friend who I think you would get along really well with, or you seem really suited to them. Like, do you want to, should I give them your number? You know, something like that. So it's like through something, and I just see your community expanding. But as long as you're willing to step out of your comfort zone and you're willing to open yourself up to some different experiences. So I'm really sensing it's that wholesome love feeling and that connectedness that you're wanting to experience, and that you can. Okay. See which one. Okay, I want to take, I was hearing one card from here and then something from here, so let's see. Okay, Cancer, please. Cancer, please. Cancer. Reading November 2020. Cancer, please. Thank you. I'll read that in a second. I'm going to pull some cards from the next deck. Ooh. Oh, I saw Ace of Pentacles and the Magician. Yeah, so I feel like something new is brewing. Something new is brewing for you. It's the early stages. It's still a seed, but something new is brewing, because they're saying that simply shifting and adopting a new attitude. They're saying adopting a new attitude. It lights something up. They're saying it lights fire in you, and it starts you on a new road. Cancer, please. Love reading. November 2020. That's too many. Okay, I think you're going to have some choices that come forward. Cancer, please. Okay, thank you. All right. Okay. We got the Magician. That was what I was seeing in the shuffle. Magician card. And you got the Seven of Wands. And the card you got from here is Anna, Grandmother of Jesus. Nice card. And it says seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. So what I pick up from this is that, like I said, that this adopting a new attitude is going to start to really shift things from the bottom, from the ground, from the foundations. They're showing me like tectonic plates, you know, that move slowly, but they're no doubt moving. They're saying ground breaking, okay, that the ground is going to break in the best possible way, that new foundations are going to be laid. So they're saying that for a lot of you who've been feeling alone for a long time, that old things need to break, and old patterns of behavior need to break in order to create new ones where you feel part of something and part of communities and a sense of connectedness. So this is kind of what will start to happen, is that the old patterns need to be broken so that the new ones can start. And I feel that you are in this process now. And with the Magician and the Seven of Wands, I'm just going to tune into the message. One moment. Thank you. So what I actually get from this, interestingly enough, they're saying about letting go of your defenses, okay? And they're really highlighting this sort of idea of wiping the slate clean and starting again fresh with your beliefs. It's sort of like they're showing me like an animal kind of going who's been in a cave and kind of going out or even a butterfly that comes out, from the comes out after metamorphosis, or a caterpillar, something. They're showing me these kind of images, and they're saying that the person, or the thing that they once were is no more. And so the thoughts that person had, and the way that they used to think, they're saying to reprogram. Okay, so that's some advice that they're giving, is about reprogramming the subconscious. And they're actually, with the Magician card, they're telling me that it's reprogramming your mind and your thoughts and your beliefs in a way that is much more, that feels much more empowered, sort of believing in your ability to go out into the world and to face a bit of discomfort here and there. If someone doesn't like me, if it's fine, I know who I am. So yeah, they're really highlighting for your reading about adopting a new attitude, and with an openness and a willingness, and filling yourself with a lot more self-empowerment. And it's about, because they're also highlighting the solar plexus. So they're saying solar plexus work, and sort of a lot of bright colors, and they're saying, rather than hiding, kind of being ready to step out into the world and step out into these things, and in order to do that, starting to change your beliefs, to start doing that and then take the physical steps, would be a good way to do it. Get yourself out there, start to get to know people, and watch things unfold for yourself. All right, Cancer, I hope that helped. Thank you so much. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.